The Adventure of Timmy the Turtle. Once upon a time, in a quiet forest, there lived a little turtle named Timmy. Timmy was a happy little turtle who loved to explore new things. He was always curious about everything he saw around him, and he loved to go on adventures. One sunny morning, Timmy woke up with a feeling of excitement in his heart. He knew that he wanted to go on a big adventure. He had been thinking about it for weeks, and he had finally decided that today was the day. So, he packed a little bag with some food, water, and his favorite toy, and set off into the forest. As he walked through the forest, Timmy saw many beautiful things. He saw tall trees with colorful leaves, chirping birds, and squirrels running around. He even saw a beautiful river with crystal clear water. Timmy was having the time of his life, but soon he realized that he was lost. He didn't know which way to go to get back home. Timmy was scared and alone in the dark forest. But he didn't give up. He tried to remember the way he had come, but everything looked the same. As he walked along, Timmy saw a rabbit hopping by. He called out to the rabbit, but the rabbit was too busy to stop and talk to him. Timmy continued to follow the rabbit, hoping that it would lead him back home. But as he followed the rabbit, he realized that he was going deeper into the forest. He knew that he had to find his way back home soon. Just as he was about to give up, Timmy heard a sound. It was a sound of someone calling for help. Timmy followed the sound, and he saw a little bird stuck in a tree. The bird had fallen out of its nest and was unable to fly. Timmy knew he had to help the bird. So, he climbed the tree and helped the bird back to its nest. The bird was grateful to Timmy and offered to help him find his way home. The bird took Timmy under its wing and showed him the way back to his home. Timmy was overjoyed and grateful to the little bird for helping him. From that day on, Timmy realized that even though he was small, he could make a big difference in the world. He had helped the little bird and, in return, had found his way back home. Timmy knew that he would go on many more adventures, but he also knew that he would always find his way back home. A few days later, Timmy set off on another adventure. He had heard about a beautiful waterfall deep in the forest, and he was determined to see it for himself. He packed his bag, said goodbye to his family, and set off into the forest. As he walked along, Timmy saw a group of ants carrying a big leaf. One of the ants looked up and saw Timmy. "Hello, little turtle," the ant said. "What are you doing out here all alone?" "I'm on an adventure," Timmy replied. "I'm trying to find a beautiful waterfall that I heard about." The ant smiled. "I know where that waterfall is," she said. "I can take you there if you'd like." Timmy was overjoyed. He had made a new friend and was on his way to see the beautiful waterfall. The ant led Timmy through the forest, pointing out different plants and animals along the way. Finally, they arrived at the waterfall. It was even more beautiful than Timmy had imagined. The water sparkled in the sunlight, and the sound of the rushing water was music to his ears. Timmy thanked the ant for showing him the way and sat down to enjoy the view. As he sat there, Timmy realized that he had learned so much from his adventures. He had learned that it was important to be curious and explore new things, but also to be careful and ask for help when he needed it. He had learned that even though he was small, he could make a big difference in the world by helping others. As the sun began to set, Timmy knew it was time to head back home. He said goodbye to the ant and thanked her for her help. Timmy made his way back home, feeling proud of all the new things he had seen and the friends he had made. When he arrived home, Timmy's family was waiting for him. They had been worried about him, but were so happy to see him safe and sound. Timmy told them all about his adventures and the new friends he had made along the way. From that day on, Timmy went on many more adventures. He explored new parts of the forest, made new friends, and learned many new things. But no matter how far he traveled, he always knew that he could find his way back home. And he knew that he would always be grateful for the lessons he had learned and the memories he had made on his adventures as Timmy the Turtle.